Hi everyone. I am Bao Wei. Today I will teach you how to drift safely. Learn to drift board correctly and quickly. Follow me. Let's start our drift boarding journey. In my eyes, the drift board is the third great roller skating sport after skateboarding and roller skating. This sport also broke the monopoly of skateboarding and roller skating. For many years, in our eyes, the springboard, it belongs to the third sliding method, S-curve sliding method. We all need to know, the springboard has never touched the feet. We only need one foot on one board. By dragging your feet, you will have enough power to slide. It is also different from skateboards. We don't need to step on a large board. That is, you only need a board the size of our feet. We can slide with one foot. This is the biggest feature of this sport. It is portable and lightweight. You should budget 1 hour a day to open the board. It takes us about 3 to 4 days. You can basically slide. Then we need to know, floating board is very safe. In roller sports, its safety factor is very, very high. If you are practicing floating board, you will suffer some unnecessary injuries. Then it is likely that your practice method is wrong. Today we will officially teach you the position springboard. We have divided it into 4 steps. Then let's learn the first step today, how to stand firmly on the floating board. Everyone should know, no matter what kind of roller sports we learn, skateboard or roller skating, when we stand on it, our center of gravity is definitely unstable. It will fall all over the place. It will be the same for floating boards. So, we are not like other people. When we receive the floating board, we immediately want to stand on it, learn it quickly. We should not do this. Let's learn the first step first. How to stand firmly on the drift board. Let our bodies adapt. The feeling of standing on the drift board. When we can stand on the drift board very steadily, can stand for about seconds, then learn to float. You will be able to lock better at this time. Float. It can slide into directions, left or right. You can choose one first. It doesn't matter. Our drift board has left and right feet. Some may have markings on the edge of the pants or on the sand. When you put it down, you should form a straight line. Then we keep a little distance between the left and right. When we get on the board, everyone should remember to touch the ground with their toes. Touch the ground with your toes. Let's stand up like this. Don't step rashly like this. One is that it is easy to cause you to split your legs. Another is that your feet may not be firmly planted. We usually stand in a relatively central position. Don't step too far to the side. Don't step too diagonally. This will make us unstable. Put your foot in the middle. Touch the ground with your toes. Then stand up again by holding on to the wall. This is a very important point. When we are holding the wall, we may be able to stand very steadily. But once you let go, everyone may be in a panic. Lean forward and backward, right? What about this time? We only need to add a small action when we are on the board. That is, when we are holding the wall, we put our legs in an outward position. Put our legs in an outward position. Then we stand up again by holding on to the wall. The more outward the better. The more outward the better. Then try to loosen your hands. You will find, my feet may still shake like this, but I seem to be able to keep steady. Why? Because our feet are now in an outward position. We have formed a golden triangle. If the support point is like this, we can stand on the board more steadily than before. You can try this. Let's find a railing to hold on to. You can try this first. Try to loosen your hands. If you say hey, you really can't stand it, you hold on to the wall again. We will repeat the cycle. Our first step is, you can stay on the board for about 6 seconds. This is what we are going to learn today. You can do it today. You can rest now. We will not practice the next step today. This is suitable for when you just received the board. You can practice at home. We need to know, springboard is a very safe sport in itself, because it is not bound. Once we lose balance on our feet, we can still walk down. During the usual practice, the distance between the 2 feet can be slightly wider. Because the distance between the 2 feet is wider, our balance will be more stable. If you shrink too close, it may concentrate your center of gravity. Sometimes you will fall. This is also a point. Then when we practice in the early stage, everyone should wear your protective gear. Wear protective gear. This is also very important. Then let's learn this in the first lesson today. If you can stand on the floating board, you can stand for about seconds without holding your hands. Okay, your lesson for today ends here. We don't ask you to practice the next lesson right away. We will follow the steps step by step. This is an appetizer for today. If you like this lesson, please give us a thumbs up. Follow us. We will teach you in the next lesson how to adapt your body to the feeling of sliding on a drift board. Goodbye.